Our verse today is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 31. By faith, Rahab the prostitute did not perish with those who were disobedient because she had given a friendly welcome to the spies. Hospitality can change our fortunes in life. Many people in the scriptures showed hospitality and received great rewards and blessings for their kindness to strangers. Let us take just two examples, Abraham and Lot. Abraham was sitting outside his tent when he saw three men. He would not allow them to pass without welcoming them for a meal. It turned out that these men were angels. Abraham received through them a promise of a son. Read Genesis chapter 18, 1 to 14. Just like his uncle Abraham, Lot showed hospitality to the same men when they went to Sodom and Gomorrah. The hospitality of Lot saved him and his household when the city was destroyed. Read Genesis chapter 19, 1 to 4. These two stories may portray Abraham and Lot as good or holy people, so they received the reward from God. In our verse today, we have chosen a character considered immoral to demonstrate that God looks at the action and not the person's weakness. Some of us know the story of Rahab in the book of Joshua very well. Joshua had sent out two men to spy on the land of Jericho, which the people of Israel had anticipated to conquer. The two men lodged in the house of a prostitute, Rahab. This woman welcomed them, and when the king of Jericho sent messengers to Rahab to produce the two men, she hid them and helped them escape, knowing that the men would have been killed by the king and her people. You can read Joshua chapter 2, 1 to 7. When Joshua and the Israelites eventually conquered the land of Jericho, only Rahab and her father's house were saved. Our verse today from the letter to the Hebrews explains why Rahab was saved. First, she had faith. Although she was a prostitute, Rahab believed that the God of the Israelites had given Israel the land of Jericho and that God would accomplish what he had promised the Israelite nation. So she trusted the spies and asked them to remember her and her father's house when they will eventually take over the land. You can read Joshua chapter 2, 9 to 14. Second, she was not counted among the disobedient. The author of Hebrews reinterpreted the story, telling us that the people of Jericho were disobedient to God, accounting for why Israel conquered Jericho. However, we know from the story that this invasion and conquest was part of the campaign of the Israelite nation. Read Joshua chapter 2, 10 to 11. Finally, Rahab gave a friendly welcome to the spies. That is the point of interest for me today. Rahab welcomed and showed hospitality. God did not look at her sins or lifestyle, but her action and good heart towards his servants, whom she saved from death and helped to accomplish the plan of God. Some questions for us today. What is our attitude towards strangers or those who turn to us for assistance and help? Do we treat them with disdain? Do we leave them in their vulnerability to the attack of people? Think especially of people experiencing homelessness, sleeping in tents or harsh weather because they have no home of their own. How do we see and treat immigrants among us? The action of Rahab corresponds to the words of Jesus in the Gospels. Those who welcome a prophet or a good person in his name will receive the prophet's or disciples' reward. We too will receive our reward for welcoming and showing hospitality. Lord, help us to be welcoming and hospitable, never to turn away people because of prejudice. Amen. God bless you, and I wish you a lovely day.